Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears Shuttle Plays YouTube channel. Today is Friday, January 3rd, and we are back breaking down some more NBA plays. Going to be looking at two games, two player props today, 4 picks in total. Before I get started on those plays, let's talk about the games we had on Thursday night, still going on right now. Anthony Edwards over 3.5 made threes going up against the Celtics, had 1 3 in the first half. T-Wolves getting ran out of the gym in the second quarter. I think they were up by 8 points after the first quarter, down by 15 now at half. He needs to have a big second half for us to hit that one. James Harden still in action going up against the Thunder early in the second quarter. Did not check his stats before hopping on, but he just kind of started, so not expecting anything too much in that game yet. And then the 76ers have not started yet, have them +3. They are moving upwards to +4.5 because Steph Curry's in the game. Don't think that's going to make a huge impact. Steph's not been playing great over the last couple games. So those are the plays we have on Thursday night. We are going to be looking at some plays for Friday afternoon, and I'm going to start with the Magic going up against the Toronto Raptors. I'm going to take the Magic against the spread. I'm assuming they're going to be single-digit favorites in this game, potentially even underdogs because they don't have anybody in this game. Wagner's out and Paulo Banchero's out. That's what the majority of the scoring has been this season, those two superstars. Whenever Paulo went out the first time, Wagner really stepped up his game. Looking at the run that the Magic went on, they only lost 3 games without Paulo. They were really, keeping the boat afloat. They were actually doing a little bit better than keeping the boat afloat. And then whenever Wagner went down, other guys had to step up like Black, Cole Anthony, Jaylen Suggs. Those guys had to step up. They're still playing decent. They have 5 losses and 3 wins. And they've been playing some decent opponents, including the Thunder in their first game without Wagner. That's a really tough task for them to do there. So they've been playing some pretty good basketball. They are still one of the better defensive teams in the NBA. That has not slowed up. They're still playing terrific defense over the last several games. Actually, over the last 5 games, they haven't allowed more than 110 points. So they're doing extremely well defensively. For the Raptors, it's the exact opposite. They were on a 10 straight losing streak, and they just snapped that going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Even with getting healthy, they had R.J. Barrett, they had Grady Dick, they had Scotty Barnes. Even when they got healthy, they were still losing games. That's because they've been horrible defensively. Just looking at their numbers on the last 5 games, they gave up 139 points, 155 points, 136 points, 125 points, and in a win, they gave up 113. So I think the Magic just have to play good defense here. I think the scoring will come from the Magic. They're not a very good scoring team, but going up against a defense like this, they're going to have no problem getting easy layups, run some nice sets. I'm sure the Magic will draw up some plays and get some easy points in this game. I'm going to take the Magic against the spread as the play against the Raptors. For the next play, we are going to be looking at the Knicks going up against the Thunder. This is going to be a fantastic game. I'm going to take the Knicks on the money line on the road. Probably going to be the underdog, but the Knicks have now rattled off 8 consecutive wins. They are winners of 12 of the last 14, and I had a problem with the Knicks early in the season because they weren't playing defense. Karl Anthony Towns came in. All these other players came in. Mikal Bridges kind of, mixed up the chemistry for the Knicks defensively, but Coach Tibbs has been coaching his guys up. They are now back in the top 10 on the defensive side of the ball. That is why they're winning games. They're playing great offensively, and they're starting to play great defensively for the Thunder. It's just, they're the best team in the NBA right now, minus the Cavaliers. They have won, I believe it's 16 of the last 19 or 16 of the last 18 games that they have played. Just terrific defense all the way through. Best defensive team in the NBA. I just think with the Knicks, how they're playing right now, I don't know if the Thunder are going to be able to keep up. I think the Knicks will be able to score in the Thunder defense, even though they've been incredible all season long. The Knicks do have the day off. They played the Jazz in the first. They dominated the Jazz. They had a day off. They're going to travel to the OKC tonight. OKC playing Clippers tonight on Thursday. So OKC back-to-back games, even though they're at home, might be a little bit fatigued. Knicks coming off a day of rest. I do think the Knicks win this game. I'm going to take them on the money line as the play going up against the Thunder. Let's go over some player props for tomorrow. We're going to start with Jaylen Suggs, and I mentioned him with the Magic going up against the Raptors because he's really had to been the guy who steps up without Franz Wagner. He really stepped up without Paulo. He was having these, 18, 19, 20-point games, but now with Wagner out, he has scored 16, 29, 27, 8. He got hurt against the Nets, and then 24 against the Pistons in his last game. So he's really been stepping up the scoring, and he shot 20-plus times in 3 of the last 4 games. So we have a ton of shot volume. We have a defense in the Raptors who's dead last this season in defensive stats. I love Jaylen Suggs in this game, coming off that 20 a 20-shot game going up against the Pistons, scoring 24 points. Pretty aggressive from the three-point line. Look at the numbers. 9 threes in the game, only made 3 of them. I think he's going to be a little bit more aggressive in this game, get a lot of his points from the paint because, again, the Raptors defensively, they've been horrible this season. I expect the Magic to put up points in this game. I'll take Jaylen Suggs over his total points as the play. Could be more than 20.5, but right now we're going to play it at 20.5 as the play. And for the second play of the day, I'm going back to him. I'm going back to him because he came through for us against the Hornets, scoring 25 points. He had 22 points the entire fourth quarter, actually third quarter with 4 minutes left. Jordan Poole exited the game with 22 points, came back in with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, scored nothing until the 10 seconds left in the game, hit that three to go over the 22.5 points. I'm going to trust him once again in this game because we have shot volume. Kyle Kuzma no longer on the floor. Jordan Poole over the last several games, 19-plus shots in 4 consecutive, 19-plus shots in 5 of the last 6. He's been taking a ton of threes, double-digit three-point attempts in 7 consecutive games, and he is making his threes for once in his career. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Jordan Poole's rookie season with the Warriors, he was very good. Everybody thought he was going to be one of the Splash Brothers. Turns out, instead, he got knocked out by Draymond Green and shipped away. So, not one of the Splash Brothers. He is kind of a selfish player, but I'm going to take him. The shot volume's there. He's making his shots. He scored 25-plus points in 5 consecutive games, had back-to-back days off against the Knicks, dealing with a little bit of injury, came back in his last game, 30-point performance against the Chicago Bulls, only played 28 minutes. He's averaging 32-plus minutes per game. I think he gets 32-plus minutes in this game. He's going to put up another 25-plus points. I'll take his over total points against the Pelicans as the final play of the day. Let's go to the recap graphic. We're going to take the Magic against the spread. Might be plus money, but if the book is just, they know the Magic are the better team right now, so it might be Magic against the spread. Knicks money line going up against the Thunder. I think it's a good spot for the Knicks, even though they have to travel. Jaylen Suggs over his total points going up against the Raptors, and then Jordan Poole over his total points going up against the Wizards as the final play. Guys, it's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Friday, January 3rd slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.